ceiling. Drop down from Noasaki.
Uh-oh.
This one finds
Oh
its
my
way in,
gosh.
and that is the exact play that I was
Oh my
waiting to see
gosh.
happen again. I don't know what they're capable of, but on the flip side of things, I mean,
91 to 9%.
Like Curly said, this
KARMINE Corp, this is the first time we've seen them play, actually, in like 2 months, it feels like. It actually might be 2 months.
This could be it.
This is them playing in the tournament for, this is a $12,500 tournament.
They're sitting here saying, okay, yes, you're the clear-cut favorites.
Remember, they decided to not play in the Shift Summer League. They were one of the teams, you know what kind of is crazy about this tournament? Is that there are no, like, other, like, huge, like, there's no Vitality, there's no BDS,
Other top teams in each region, they haven't
there's no Gentlemates.
No, they have not. So, yeah, right now,
Which I'm surprised they're not
for
playing in
those
this, to be honest.
First 40 seconds to be scoreless, that's not a bad shot from Wild. They have had to play.
Remember, these are, K-Corp,
Not
K-Corp,
too bad.
along with those other
Rise
teams
going
I just
down
named
off the
right there,
ground,
were the
back to
teams
himself.
that said they're not playing.
Just
This
trying
guy
to
is
work
using
around
Adamas. What the
Wild, but
fuck?
Wild knows you gotta play a pretty fast game against KARMINE Corp, and for the
But they are one of the
time being,
teams,
they've
those
been able
4
to match
teams
their
decided to
energy,
not play in the
not
Shift
too
Summer
roughly.
League because,
Yeah, I mean, KARMINE Corp is one of the most.
I don't know, a bunch of
one of those
factors.
gifted all-around
They don't want
squads. I mean,
to,
when you look at
they're
the
pretty
numbers,
much giving
really,
Shift all
what
the
this
exposure
squad
with
has
how big the
done,
org is
what
and
they've
stuff.
all achieved. It's just really honest.
They're invited, no. I don't think they wanted to play in it.
This many talented players.
You know what blows my mind is how, like, pros don't want to play in tournaments nowadays, even if it's for, like, 10 grand.
They're there.
Like, I'm surprised K-Corp played in this. But they probably just haven't played in a tournament in forever, and they, like, want to practice.
This is definitely one of my favorite rosters that's been put together in Europe.
Honestly, valid. Yeah, I will say KARMINE Corp is one of those teams that is stuck together for a minute.
I mean, I expect this to be a
off the
3, like a
ground, but
3-1
that's
at
a great
worst
take from
for
Noasaki, too.
K-Corp.
Just great patience on it. Quick counter from Goff.
Hey, Justin with the massive raid.
Him off of it.
Dude, go to bed, you sick fuck. I literally just talked about how have you been live 8 hours.
It's just a rough landing.
Hey,
for
welcome in,
Rise.
everybody. Welcome in.
Yeah,
Shout out to Justin.
definitely a rough one
I saw him
for
free
sure.
playing
But
before I
either way,
booted up
Wild
today.
respond with the counterattack.
Ungrateful. No, I'm
They're
grateful. What are you
getting
talking
on the
about?
board first, but, I mean, we
Turn
talked
TTS
about
on. It is on.
Hey, listen, they're going to be coming in ready to roll.
Hey, shout out to Justin for the huge raid. I appreciate that, Justin. Thank you, man. Seriously. But right now, everybody, we are watching K-Corp playing in the EWC tournament. $12,500. I know Justin probably dipped out of here, probably knocking out, right? Don't blame him. Streaming Rocket League that many hours straight is literally insane. Alright, they tie it up. Yeah, but I think K-Corp win this 3-1.
I expected a response quickly.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for all the new
Didn't know
follows.
how
First
fast,
time we're seeing K-Corp
but
play in a
great control
tournament
from Vatira
in literally
to
like 2 months.
Really center that up off the backboard for a towel, and there you have it, just like that. KARMINE Corp.
The fact that this guy is rocking this car blows my mind. He's got the backwards hat. I love it.
Coming out, then the demo coming through, just to make sure there's not going to be that second defender.
God,
there.
I wish this tournament
KARMINE
started.
Corp almost able to punch in a second one, but it's going to be heading back the other way. Tao's going to need.
I wish
to
this
clear
tournament
one.
started
He's
a couple
gonna be
hours
able
later.
to right off of the post. My goodness.
I think
wow.
NA chat. Does
baby,
anyone
bang,
know what
bang,
NA's
bong.
version of
Nice
this tournament
clutch
is? Hey, what up, everybody on the TikTok? How's it going? How's it
At least
going?
a tie game halfway through this one.
A couple crazy setups here from
Vati just
Wild,
followed you on
but
Twitter?
Again, like you said, you got to give it to KARMINE Corp defensively. This is one of the
You think
best
Vati
teams,
followed me
not only in Europe, but
mid-series
at one point in time
on
in
Twitter?
The entire world. They're just again trying to get themselves back on the same footing and connection that they had before. But for now, it looks like they're getting back into it. Rise fakes the reset.
Oh, nice
This is
shot by
delayed-
Rise.
Delayed into the net, and KARMINE Corp take that lead.
Goes up,
Yeah,
gets his
I mean,
air.
this is just insane.
That's a good reset as
Rise
well.
gets
That's a good play.
reset
Rise is
and
in the
says, "I'll
Finnick,
take it
yeah.
all the way." Guides it
He
right
usually
over the
rocks
last
Finnick
defender,
Octane.
man.
He just goes
KARMINE
back and
Corp,
forth.
Like we stated, they can show flashes of brilliance in an instant.
Well, I mean, I would not expect less. This, again, at one point in time, this was the G2 of Europe, so they have more than have the capability
hear that?
to really find
She said at
themselves.
one
Like I
time
said,
this
I mean,
was the
side
G2
stuff,
of Europe.
Out there, but on Twitter, they've all three been just talking about.
Dude, I
how
still
motivated
can't
they've
believe
been
that
to try
they
and
didn't even
refine
get
their
invited
footing
to
and connection with each other again, and
the
it seems to have
EWC
been
or the
working in their
Gamers
time
8 land.
off a
The
little
World
bit
Cup
here,
land.
and, you know, honestly, props to them for playing in this. I know a lot of the time.
For those that don't know how it worked, is they invited the top 3 teams from NA, top 3 teams from EU, and then like obviously the other top teams from other regions, right? How they do RLCS.
I mean,
And you had to be top 3, and them not making the last major Didn't get them in.
We can get because we're able to potentially try new things.
So Gentlemates got in, BDS and Vitality, which to be fair, those teams I do think have been better than them all season.
Absolutely.
Like as far as maybe not their ceiling has been as good, but obviously Gentlemates are. But
what's the bare minimum? What's just enough what's necessary to win. And
but yeah,
I think that right
their coach was complaining. I don't know if I'd say complaining, but he was saying he's disappointed they didn't get invited.
World Cup featuring Rocket League that's coming up, then they're going to be in.
Farrah was saying that.
A really good stage.
But to be fair, they invited top 3, so it's not really.
We'll definitely see them in their next event whenever.
Who was top 3 in NA?
Now, 34 seconds into this one, shot on
G2, Gen.G, and SSG.
Gops. Getting chased down by Rise. Their follow-up is coming on. Great save from Noasaki.
Yeah, EU or KARMINE Corp in the first split were incredible.
I gotta commend Wild on their counters. Their saves have been fairly consistent, but the fact that they are able to transition out as fast as they have been is a great sign, especially when.
How are SSG over OG?
Yeah, I mean overall a super close game.
I mean they made top 8 at Worlds or at the major, and each major OG have done terrible.
Back, but it wasn't an easy. It wasn't an easy road to victory here in game number 1.
Want that right? They're probably happy K-Corp and other teams don't get invited.
We got to put it all together still, even against a squad like this, like Wild, because they're going to be giving it their absolute all. And oh man, almost starting off early. KARMINE Corp again, but another save going to be coming through from Goffs.
I will give it to them. Their kickoff strats are pretty intense to have to.
Now I get it, but
just playing patient game.
Like Chiefs getting invited over some other teams, I can see why people are upset at that, right? Like Chiefs literally have not performed once. Like the second spot in OCE hasn't performed at LAN.
And I gotta give it to KARMINE Corp. That was a
and like ever since the region like got 2 spots.
Probably all.
Even their 1 seed, the best they've ever done, was literally like 7 years ago.
Goffs is going to be able to intercept this one, trying to get the clear out. It looks like they're going to be successful, but just for how long is just like that? KARMINE Corp getting possession, send it off the backboard up to the side. And
so I get why people are upset.
Give themselves an opportunity and a chance. Gets it centered. It gets snuffed down by Noah. He's able to pinch it down on the ground for the save, and now Tao trying to figure out exactly how to get this one back into the center, but not able to find that as Wild's defense has been able to stop the pressure coming in from KC, and just off of the pressure, Noasaki able to take it all down with the help from the demo.
That is such a clear-cut play.
I'm surprised you're awake right now. I'm proud of you, son. You keep doing what you're doing, and your neck is going to grow another 3 feet. Damn. Proud of you, my little giraffe.
Didn't Chiefs get Jorius? They brought him over for the LAN, or they're playing with him for the LAN.
And those responses from KARMINE Corp tend to come in pretty quickly, and they're already.
These are streamed on like EWC.
Yeah, and Goffs.
They probably, I don't know how many viewers they have. Probably literally a couple hundred.
Momentum just slightly.
Hey, thank you guys for all the new follows today. I appreciate it, guys. Welcome in.
Find themselves down yet again in another game. So the question is, are they going to be able to answer back again? And
no, Java.
Their mistakes, and it looks like they
I don't know what the situation is.
Their advantage to 2-0.
KDOP didn't get a code, Arsenal didn't get a code, I didn't get a code, but like 95% of other content creators did.
Match it, unfortunately. Facing backwards, KARMINE Corp down by 2 with 3
and I had my manager and with my agency and like 3 other people from bigger agencies reach out, and they were trying to get me a code. And what I was told by like someone who is big in an agency, that they don't have any more codes and they can't make any more. They ran out of codes apparently.
Great chance for KARMINE Corp.
How that's possible, I have no idea. Literally. Rizzo, I told Rizzo that on stream yesterday and he started like dying laughing.
Keep things at a cushion.
So who knows?
Tao tried to get a touch onto it, wasn't able to. Gonna have to re-corral this one. Batira able to pop it up nicely, but not able to get the block, as this one's gonna go right back into the KARMINE Corp half. And KARMINE Corp having to start over so many times on the offensive end in this game number 2.
KC are turning into M80.
Gotta give it up to Wild, honestly. They've been playing an exceptional game number 2.
That's an insane take.
Yeah, I don't think anybody counted them out. I think it was more expected that this.
I mean, I expect this to be minimum 3-1 for KARMINE Corp. I would probably think 3-0. But we haven't seen them play in a bit, so you give them a game, right?
Individual game is going to be, again, KARMINE Corp haven't quite looked up you know, like themselves.
To be fair though, hey Bikes, thank you for the 3-month sub. Welcome in, brother. I appreciate it. To be fair though,
it isn't quite as a shutout as it used to be.
Bikes, thank you for the big 3-month sub. Thank you guys. Trouble gets closer to 50 subs today, man. I appreciate it, guys.
Very low on boost.
I don't even remember what I was going to tell you guys. I already forgot.
So that's not a great sign for KARMINE Corp if you want to try and find 2 goals in the next minute 40-ish or so there, but it also is going to be a lot harder if this turns into 3.
Very much so, as the pressure right now from Wild is mounting, but the defense is strong, holding for KARMINE Corp. And now back the other way. This is the counterattack that Wild have to be weary of.
Dementia? I mean, bro, I've talked about it in here.
There we go. Vatira able to get it past.
I don't remember things as well as I used to, like straight up.
A7 of telling this fat ass to pop a 200 milligrams gummy and beat that little shrimp Alphax Sigma out.
Wasn't quite ready to take a shot on goal.
I'm okay, bro.
That one's going to be a little bit dangerous for Wild. They're going to need to figure out how to get this clear. And they are going to be able to.
Are you in a progressive bundle bash? No.
Wow, that was another close call. KARMINE Corp, they are putting it on them.
I didn't even know that tournament was going on.
Yeah, they've been doing fairly well as far
until
as
literally like I got off and I was like, what are these people? What is this tournament?
Coming their way, but I do gotta admit, you know.
Hey, what up, Nightmare?
Like
welcome in, welcome in.
Hesitation on a couple of these shots, mainly just because out of frustration, they're just trying to keep that pressure consistent. It just hasn't quite been the cleanest. Like we've seen a couple.
Wait, chat. Any of your guys' I've talked about this in here before. Anyone like you get to your mid-20s a little bit later and you just don't remember things as well as you used to?
Decently easy saves.
I don't know, man. Like unless I'm really like thinking about something, I just don't remember it. Like
it's just
I'm not saying I don't like remember anything. It's just little things.
Right now that is frustrating KARMINE Corp, and then they're kind of just
lack of sleep. I completely agree. Yeah, it's just like it can just be like little things. Like my brother could tell me something like real quick.
Absolutely nothing is.
And I can instantly, unless I really focus on it, you know, and it's important, I won't really like, it'll go in one ear, out the other.
Out my wet, baby, hot, throbbing, sexy cock, and you of mode started stroking it so fast together. Then we all just started having rough sex with this Uber.
If you are the side of Wild, and if you're KARMINE Corp, you understand how important this first goal can be.
I just don't even get it, bro.
You don't want to give up that momentum that you're starting to build up, and here we go, just like that. Already a nice shot going to be coming in from Rise, barely off the post.
It's so hard because
I don't get it, bro.
So many very, very quality opportunities that they create from themselves.
It's 9 a.m. and you have like some motivation to type that.
Accuracy is just
like we're all tired. Like I'm about to go get a blanket, bro.
It is gotta be.
I'm literally about to go get a blanket and just like get cozy.
Chances and just it is right off the post. Right off the crossbar, and then Wild quickly just take a turnaround. They clear it out, and their follow-ups are so quick that KARMINE Corp, again, they are
just woke up, about to go get Starbucks.
Right now,
chat, does anyone in here have to start their morning with a coffee,
yeah, and it's really
no matter what it is?
Now we have to see exactly how KARMINE Corp are going to be able to adjust in this series overall, because
I don't drink
overall have the momentum.
I typically just drink water.
Series is Vatira.
Coffee or an energy drink?
Able to save that one at the last second. So another clear.
I'm neither, to be honest.
Gets it past Rise.
I just usually drink water. A 4 Loco? That sounds like you have an alcoholic, like a problem.
Wild, but still
if you're waking up every morning drinking a 4 Loco, you are actually a sick animal. Pure water, and there we go, TB.
I think you got like 1 or 2, but just forcing Wild to be sent back in their own half.
Coffee gets me rolling.
To transition out. That is
is that like actually a thing, or do people just say that to like be cool?
The problem is,
nah, I can't start my day without coffee. It's the only way I can get it going. That's gotta be a bullshit, bro. That's gotta be bullshit. You just think you're hot shit. No one thinks you're cool.
It's a great shot, but an even better
a cup of horse jizz.
Yeah, now
that sounds like you have an animal fetish that needs to be talked about. Like, you need to go talk to your family about that one.
Out and the defense still there. I mean, that's been really the story of the last 10 minutes or so has been KARMINE Corp.
I'm comfy as fuck right now. I'm jealous.
These incredible chances.
I would do anything to go back there and lay in that bed right now.
Hang on and keep it at bay. So right here,
chat.
KARMINE Corp, they need to find
anyone remember waking up? I mean, you guys probably do it for work all the time still. Like, I remember waking up for school all the time or college, and I remember the first thing I would do when I got out of bed is I would think to myself, like, as I'm getting ready for the shower, I'd be like, I am going to bed so early tonight. I cannot wait to lay in bed.
Very aware of that, and they have done a great job.
I remember
of
thinking it
cutting
constantly.
KARMINE Corp off. A lot of just these single touches just completely stop a play in its tracks. So solo plays might be the answer. You might have to continue to send Vatira up to try and find a couple of those demos, open up some sort of a path for Rise.
And then you get home and you can't sleep. Yeah, literally, you go home and then you're up later the next night. And then you wake up and do it again.
Straight on back, but 2 minutes.
You are so relatable, Kep. Hey, yo, Barrow, you know what would be really cool since we're so relatable, right, with each other? Is if you drop 10 gifted subs. That would be a really cool thing, bro. Like, I feel like we got some chemistry right now that is just like incredible, right?
Wild trying to get the clear out of their half, and they are going to be able to. Here comes the counterattack yet again.
Dude, I'm going to be real.
Off to the side.
Why does Wild look better than KARMINE?
Can he find the center? No, takes the shot himself instead. That one's going to be getting
like in this game, they genuinely look better than them.
Vatira is on the line.
Like they've had pressure on them
going in, and if Wild would have gotten that one right there, I mean, shoot.
They look pretty good.
KARMINE Corp, now you're really starting to get some hot water.
Oh yeah, it definitely could have been over right there. I even just...
Good save.
Oh man, every opportunity from KARMINE Corp though, it just feels decently and of quality, but the Wild defense, they are so patient and in terms of making sure every touch lands. So I got to give it to them. A minute left to go. It is fairly equal with Wild just a little bit ahead in terms of control on this game number 3 right here. But whoever takes this one, you're headed to match point. So it's a fairly big deal. Goss off the backboard, just trying to keep this one out. And again, looking for those clears. That's a great challenge from Rise. This one doesn't find its way.
All right, KARMINE got some good pressure now.
38 on the clock. KARMINE Corp finally.
That should be a goal.
In the world. It's a center and nothing to find.
Oh my gosh. Rise just had a big miss.
That was so
wow.
dangerous in front of the Wild.
I am surprised Wild get away with that.
Where there really wasn't anyone there to put a hand up. Oh my goodness. The pass and play down to tempo. That was almost absolutely insane coming in from Wild. Something that KARMINE Corp almost wasn't ready for, but last second saves yet again are the name of the game in this one. It's got overtime written all over it, but we've seen a lot of 0-second goals, and who knows, this might be another one. Tao going to be leaving it off for a teammate. Demo comes out. Are they going to be able to keep it up? That's the question.
No, all right, overtime. This is a big game right here.
Yeah, this one hits the ground. We're going to see ourselves in a very high-pressure OT at that. Off the kickoff. Falls into the hands of Rise. Half a tank of boost to work with. Reset over 1, but Goff's really has been
jump to that last ball.
Defensively, just every single touch he throws
That's
out
a good
there,
play by Noah.
Lands against KC. And Noah Saki just trying to drive his team forward. It works. Tempo up next to the ceiling, to the backboard. Great read from Vatira. And KARMINE Corp just slowly, as time goes on,
should be a free boom. Oh, he can't get up to it.
Breathing room.
Great clear for sure. And I mean, in these OTs, those clears are massive. You don't want that pressure mounting up for 20, 30, 40.
That was a little bit troll by Wild.
KARMINE Corp were able to do.
Oh, that might be a goal. Good cutoff. Uh-oh, Atto's last back. Awkward. That's a quick read. Yeah, he just full sent it.
You know, Wild have really been the ones able to put a lot of pressure onto KARMINE Corp, surprisingly, in this game number 3, and KARMINE Corp having to play a little bit of defense.
Oh, Beck, I'm not, no, with the way people talk,
hey, props to Wild.
I'd rather just keep that with myself.
It's another great chance coming
Beck, you know how people are.
KARMINE Corp.
I mean, you can see Vatira lurking on that third man, too. He didn't go for the demo off that one. It could have actually opened something there, but instead, just a nice, clean shot. Another stay from Noah.
This is the whole day, this event? It's not the whole day, no.
2v1, Rise and Vatira on tempo. Tempo coming out successful still, though. And like you said,
does she have big cans?
They're playing a lot of defense.
Brother, are you in middle school? What are you typing to me?
Just been so much.
You just asked if a girl I hung out with last night has big cans.
You know, save what feels like a million times more shots.
Brock, we're streaming attorney. What up, Brock?
To do. Wild, excuse me, has just been playing
what
a
up,
little
Musty?
bit more of a
Cheese
game right now, letting these shots come to them, be thrown at their faces, and then wait for those transitions out.
Yeah, I mean, KARMINE Corp are well above double digits when it comes to shots on target so far, and the fact that Wild have been able to hold it off, just super impressive all around. As you can see, yet again, more bumps coming out, but that one not able to connect to give KARMINE Corp that lead. Oh my goodness, that
She's
would have been
playing you for your Twitch money.
Right there off that one.
Hey, chat, why don't you back up
sure,
and hop off my shit?
Yet again, and Wild, hang on. They are
hop
still
off
in
my
this.
shit. You're just typing. Now you're just typing.
Like,
just watch the series and relax.
So much is that you really cannot count
Jackson, you seeing this shit?
out. I mean, that goes to show for pretty much every.
I don't got any Twitch money because Jackson jacked up the thumbnail prices about a year ago. So now all the YouTube is just down the drain.
I gotta just hand it to Wild. Again, I talked about that patient game there. You saw it turned into a 1v1. This one off the ceiling, dropped down from Noasaki.
Uh-oh.
This one finds
Oh my
its way
gosh.
in, and that is the exact play that I was
Oh my
waiting to see
gosh.
happen again.
And
Wild,
they have to
took
win
shots,
2 in a row
they're
now.
taking at them, and then
What
there
is
was that
going
one
on?
opportunity to their quality plays, their
Is
passing
77
plays that
months the
everybody
longest
knows
sub?
and love. The problem is the
No, we have an
closeout
80-month
is
sub.
what is missing. So
Skip's one of the
Wild on
OGs, though.
match point here in game.
Skip's been
Number 4,
around
gonna
for a
close
bit.
things out and send
Yeah, this would be a
KARMINE
huge
running to the
upset,
other side of the
literally.
bracket.
Will you be able to do it? Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, this already is scaring me for K-Corp.
You probably came in today
I felt
thinking
like this should have been
highly
a
probable
3-0 or
we might be able to
3-1.
shock the world, take out
But
this
let's just
squad,
see how they
send them
can
to
bounce
that
back,
lower
right?
side of the bracket where,
I don't think
anything can
anyone
happen
thought
out
this-
there. We have seen some gnarly series.
I
go
mean, as an
down
outsider,
in that
I would not
elimination
expect this to be this
matchup.
close. I know this Wild
Makes it
team's not
in
bad,
Sunday,
though.
So you don't want to be in that position, whether you're the favorite or
Chat, anyone that follows
No, you
EU,
definitely
like,
don't.
very
I mean, it doesn't
closely,
matter how good you are,
where
nobody
is
wants
Wild?
to
Like, what
lose their
range
first
team are they
series.
in?
Like we've talked about, if you win that first one, it just makes
Like,
the
overall in
weekend
EU, would you
so
say?
much easier for you. This is a floater though from Vatira.
They're a
past
12 through,
Atao, and
like a
that
10
is,
through 16
that is
team,
some
10
hope
through-
for KC
So I'm
and the
seeing an
fans.
average 10 through 16.
Yeah, a lot of hope, a lot of needed hope as well, because I mean, the first
No,
goal
I've seen
hasn't
it in
went
a
their
lot
way
of
now
RLCS
3
events.
times in a row. So if they are
They're like a
finally able to get
Poab?
the fourth, I mean, this
Oh,
definitely gonna
okay, that's a good
feeling
comparison.
for this squad.
Poab.
So if they can keep this one rolling and in their control, then who knows? We might be pushed to a game 5 in our first series.
It's very.
Would you ever do
very
casting for
possible.
RLCS? No.
Here comes Vatira around the corner. This one sent off Noasaki. Goff.
Bro, I'd much rather would do watch parties.
And that is a great one from Rise. Takes it away, 50s it down, keeps it in
10
favor
times
of
better.
KARMINE
I get to
Corp,
sit back,
but
vibe,
gets demoed back for his effort forward.
shoot the shit.
Past center, Vatira,
We're looking like we're
this
getting game
one's high
5.
and wide. He tries to double it.
Hey,
to keep that
Quick's
pressure
coming in,
on,
dropping the
but
3-month
rest of
sub on him,
KARMINE Corp
Quicks.
backed off just in preparation of any of those wild clears that we've been seeing for the past few games.
Yeah, now it's going to be up to Wild to
Let's
answer
go.
the call,
Give us a
and
game 5 for the culture.
Not quite able to, because this pressure coming in from KARMINE Corp, it is starting to really pay dividends for them, as finally they're able to find some cracks in the
Yeah,
squad
I mean,
defense that
if
has
they
been
win
so
this
strong
series,
through 3 games.
it's not worth overthinking,
Yeah,
right?
it
But
looked
it is interesting
crazy
that,
strong. They looked like a literal wall.
it's just,
Every
I think
single inch
people-
of that net was covered defensively, and KARMINE Corp
you know, they
just
didn't get
never
the
found
last
their way
major,
through,
and
but as
then
time is going
people
on,
were
they're
saying they were like a
starting
top,
to
I
find
don't
their way
know.
through it with a little bit more ease than they have in the
K-Corp,
past.
it's been a weird
Last
season
time
for
they
them.
looked this good was game number 1, so this is a
Like, they
great
started out
spot
as the
for
best
KARMINE
team,
Corp,
and then it just
although
went, like,
Wild
downhill.
now has that pressure.
And now they're not
Immediately
even
gets taken
overall.
away. This one
They're not
stays
even
mid
top.
here.
They're not even
Tempo
getting invited to
gonna place
land
the
because they're not even
back
top 3.
blue side.
So it's a weird
Again,
situation
it's
for
just
them.
a lot of bumps, a lot of struggle to try and hold on to this ball and keep it close. The difference is KARMINE Corp isn't giving Wild the time
They're like
to
an
do what they did
LG.
before.
I would not compare
time.
KARMINE Corp to
Running
LG.
out of space, as well as they are just being suffocated right now, not able to get any positive momentum just quite. That doesn't mean they won't be able to. We've seen Wild answer back and be able to have some
Great play by Rise.
opportune moments, but just like this, I mean, Atao gonna
Hey, what up,
take
Mango?
full advantage of his opportunity on a wide
LG
open
made
net.
both majors.
Not gonna be missing that anytime, any day.
I
Chat.
love this play.
Please
from
stop.
Rise
Just stop,
and Atao,
please.
'cause
I'm not
I
even
think
gonna
it
get
was
into it.
Tempo that was last on
Just
defense
stop.
there. Rise's first flick over Noasaki was crazy, but delaying
Like, I'm an
it,
NA
forcing
guy,
Tempo to
and
take a
what
guess
you're
on
saying
the-
is just
on who was gonna
ridiculous.
Make the touch was pretty nuts there and creative. I gotta give him that style points off that.
Also, LG did not
Here,
make
but
both
great bump
majors,
on
yeah.
Goffs. Keeping
LG only made
Wild
one of
just
them.
Disconnected from each other is going to be really important here if you want to continue to hold on to that 3-0 lead.
Yeah, Tempo tried to go for, looked like a psycho attempt. would have maybe caught Karmine Corp off guard, as they did have all 3 players cheating up just a tad bit.
Why is there a guy asking me for the caster's in chat?
Feel a little bit more comfortable.
Are you good, bro?
To, put the foot on the Wild's necks a little bit. Let them know that, hey, listen, we are the big dog for a reason, and you will respect us. If they
and then you have Nightmare, who's a dumbass, just saying mod him. Anytime someone types some dumb message, he just says mod him. This guy's been doing this for fucking months now, it feels like. Literally. I didn't even recognize his name until about a month ago. Now he just constantly does it.
They've got that grit. They've got everything necessary to be able to take him out in that potential elimination game. As the center comes in, the cross was there, but
how does this
barely off target
format help EWC teams for RLCS?
Shot off that one. Great follow-up though for Karmine.
I mean, it's just like a practice tournament.
Back to Wild, what's been happening to them? Those first shots coming through, but Karmine Corp taking it away off the backboard. One of the few times we've seen Wild get caught off the defense.
Are you sick? Dude, I'll be honest, I have not had good sleep the last 2 days.
To be protected.
Like terrible.
Right there, which is
my grandpa is in town visiting from Vegas.
To get your follow-up shots on in,
and yesterday I got up at like 5:45 a.m. because I want to take him golfing with me because he's getting older. He's like 80, and I don't know how many more times I'll be able to hang out with him. So I wanted to hang out with him, and he loves golfing, but he can't golf anymore. He just like, wanted to sit in the cart and like go with me. So I did that yesterday with him morning, and then I came back and streamed. I got the worst sleep because my I was only on a couple hours sleep. And then last night I ended up hanging out with somebody and I got terrible sleep.
One goal game, in overtime, a super close game heading into this game number 5, because that's
we ended up watching that movie called That's My Boy, and I was laughing so hard though during it. If you guys haven't seen That's My Boy with Adam Sandler,
kind of demoralizing to Wild a little bit. I'm sure Wild might be thinking, man, like we had their number. What happened? Are we going to be able to keep this one
nice
going
shot.
into that game 5? They're just scoring.
Classic. It was good.
Right now, Karmine Corp making it look easy compared to these first.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
sleep good tonight.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
Are doing a lot better, playing a little bit closer.
Try to get at least like 7 hours tonight.
When that first touch goes off of any of the players.
Quicks, thank you again for the 3-month sub. I appreciate it. Proxy, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it, Proxy. Thank you guys for all the love.
That speed is the difference maker between now and what we saw in the last 2 games.
It's a watch party, not a talk party.
Again here in this game number 4.
So you're upset because I'm sitting here while a game is a fucking blowout. That we're talking about what's been going on the past couple days.
Exhausting game. They are trying to, come back.
Did you mute TTS? No.
In general, yes.
Actually, I did. That's on me. It's unmuted. I don't even know when I muted it.
Wild is aware that.
Actually, I do know. It's when that guy typed that fucked up message in game 1.
But the fact that they are doing it is a great thing.
Yeah, I mean, that 7-0 advantage, we're not going to be seeing a Brazil here, more than likely. I don't know if Wild's going to be able to get on the board, but, I mean, my goodness, this is a lot to handle right here if you are Wild. This is an onslaught coming in from KC. As, yet again, it's going to be Karmine Corp needing to clutch up. They did it one time.
My eyes are literally burning right now.
That's the big question. In a game 5 where so much is on the line. I mean, if Karmine Corp win that one, then they'll be feeling great heading into that matchup to potentially guarantee themselves top of that prize pool. But if you lose this game 5, that is where things get a little bit worrisome for you, because that means you've got to win 2 series in a row if you want to be in.
Girl from Bumble. He's just spamming it. All right, game 5. Here we go. This is a big game. Will K-Corp rise to the occasion? No pun intended. After the downfall that's been going on.
Karmine Corp, we could be seeing another 7-0.
Check Kep Crew Twitter.
Fair enough. I got my eyes on Vatira personally. Vatira, he has so many clutch plays. Rise as well.
First series back.
Seems like it's really that glue for this.
If K-Corp score the first goal, this is over. Double demo comes out and goal. Wow.
Already, just like that, Vatira having the nice assist. Setup potential for Karmine.
Great double bomb.
This one might go in. Vatira going to be getting the first.
You should make up some bullshit story for subs. What, like try to make you guys feel bad for me?
I was talking about.
It's not a bad idea.
I really wanted to see Rise get a lot more involved. That is a crazy.
That's not a bad idea at all.
I think it was bump into into a.
I haven't slept in months because all I do is stream.
Crazy amount of
I can't even open my eyes.
No follow-up to be seen. Couple demos sending Karmine Corp back into their own half. And Wild really just trying to force this one through.
Every sub goes lower.
That blue side. But for now,
I just want to be able to make you guys happy and give you the content you want.
Yeah, without those early
I'm
demos
here.
off the kickoff, it probably would
Uh-oh, that's a goal.
A 2-0, a very quick
1-1.
But oh my goodness, Goffs with the clear.
Unfollowing, you
all
change.
the way over the defense, and I mean, yeah, nobody's able to get back in time. I mean, that's just a little bit of an overcommittal coming in from KC.
All right, this is where it starts getting scary.
KARMINE Corp already, where,
that was not a good goal to
are,
give up if you're K Corp. That was a big overcommit. Little kickoff strat comes out though.
You do have to be fairly attentive to the fact that a lot of those.
Chat, you want to know what I did yesterday? Since like I had somebody over.
It's most likely going to.
I decided to clean my bathroom, bro.
So
wipe down all the sinks.
Adjust to that a little bit here.
What KC without bumps and demo, they legit the top 16 not team without them.
Okay, Wild are just like giving them goals.
Too fast to shut down, and KARMINE Corp take a lead.
Yeah, actually kind of set it up perfectly for.
Please sub so this anorexic streamer can afford free meals a day.
There wasn't really much that, you know, the player from Wild.
Uncle, thank you. As you're not even sub.
Right there, so.
Hey, Drummy with the huge 63-month sub. What up, Drummy? How's it been, man? Rocks coming in. Rocksters coming in, dropping the 15 months. Yeah, this one might be over.
Another one, 3-1 advantage. And
is she still in the bed?
You
got to turn on that defense that was so good in those first 3 games. You got to really bring it back and say, where is it?
Oh my God!
Right here now.
I forgot she was sleeping.
Oh yeah. Wild definitely, you know, looked like they were scrambling a little bit, even off the kickoff.
No!
It was a little.
I am not gonna come cuddle butt naked with honey all over my body.
KARMINE Corp,
no.
If you are a fan of them, you are excited to see them kind of getting into their swing of things and feeling themselves a little bit.
No, they can't hear. I gotta mute it.
Pass over to Rise. This one sent off to.
No, I will not put whipped cream on. No.
Defensively, really has kept Wild,
Go back to bed.
ahead of the curve in some key moments here. And Goffs makes a really tight angle.
You naughty girl.
Wild in this series.
That was exactly what they needed when they needed it the most, and my goodness, I mean, a crazy angle. We've seen these angles coming in from the corners, and that right there was just another one, a thing of beauty coming out. And now,
oh my God, bro, this kid keeps asking, are her cans big? What in the middle school bullshit am I seeing right now, bro?
Have to be prepared that
holy shit, leave me alone, bro, you creep.
To be fair, less than 3 minutes is still a very, very long time, so a lot of things could happen. This 150's back into the hands of Goffs. Vatira tries to disrupt it, but touch goes
Rose
forward.
cans.
Here comes a Tau. Over 1. Vatira gonna try and continue the follow-up and double commit from Wild to just make sure this one's out. I mean, granted, yes, it's low boost, and you're just trying to help each other out in those few moments there, but that is just, it opens up too much space to allow KARMINE Corp.
Yeah, anyone seen that guy on like TikTok or YouTube or anything where he goes out to people in the gym and he looks like an idiot? He looks like a moron. He's got like some like, I don't even know what, but he's got like some like jacket on, and he'll go up to these people that are jacked, and he'll be like, they'll like do a huge rep and be like, and they'll look at him and be like,
come back into this one, and my goodness, Rise just plays bully ball in the front lines. And
yes,
is able to
yeah, I forget.
Look at this tempo.
Is that what his name is?
But the momentum from Vatira, excuse me, was just
Anatoly.
Brocky, I hope after last night you were recovering well. I didn't think you meant it.
No, I'm not talking about the janitor. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the janitor that goes up. The janitor that like acts like he's mopping and then goes and deadlifts like 1,000,000 pounds. Alright, this one's over, bro. I'm talking about some guy that goes up to people in the gym. He's like not even like a huge dude. And he'll just walk up and like start shit and then be like,
finds the angle. My goodness, Wild probably just got to sit back and shake their heads. And
yeah, let me look. Let me find one of the videos. Let me see, because we got a little time in between this next series.
That was so disgusting again, and that is why that was my player to watch. We were missing that from him in those first few games there. He had so many
don't call it a comeback.
Wayside, but same can be said for Goffs. In 2 minutes, guys, you guys cannot count out Wild, obviously, for the most part. We know that, but they're trying.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it for after they're in a second.
Great play there from Goss. Finds his way on through, sneaks it in under Rise, and Wild.
That is not who I'm talking about.
Yeah, Wild are going to need a goal about every 40 seconds if they want to get back.
I'm going to look up guy.
Which is going to be much easier.
Literally, it popped up instantly.
Roster that understands the exact situation that they're in this game 5. Up 3 goals, just needing to play solid defense. Don't need to go.
All right, we'll look in a second.
You know, let another potential.
What do you search? Yeah, I looked up PSHH guy.
Yeah, you definitely got to play a little bit more.
Wait! No way!
Going to happen. You saw those first few saves coming.
Guys, I need if I upload this to YouTube, I need some like overreaction.
But that first,
how did they get that to go in? Are they gonna do it?
One person to rush. That's what they do. They sent Goffs up.
That could be the intro.
Wild finds their way onto the board. Now only trailing by 2 with 1:37. This is starting to look a little bit more dangerous. KARMINE Corp needs something right here, over to the corner of that first shot. Not a great
Just answer the question, neck boy. Stop dodging.
Low on boost, Rise's touch at least gonna slow things down a little bit here, but Wild looking like they're getting back into it.
Yeah, it's a dangerous.
All right, I'm gonna do one more.
He's gonna be
no!
Does have enough juice on it? No. As the towel's gonna be there.
All right, we should be good. Those two should make people, if they see that in the intro, be like, "What just happened? I gotta watch this."
The defense of Wild turning into a potential goal, and that would have been tragic for KARMINE Corp. With now just a minute remaining, KARMINE Corp definitely don't want to give up this goal. They want to keep that cushion as long as possible. The double attempt coming in.
That would make me turn it off, really. So if you saw that in the intro, you wouldn't be like, "Oh shit, I need to see what's going on," because I would. That's a thumbs down.
Offensive play going to be coming in for Wild, at least for now. But Goff's yet again able to get the center, gets the touch. Can he get it around the last defender? No. Another center coming out, and yet again, chances on chances for Wild to find an opportunity to get back into this game. But just nothing has come out of it quite yet in such a high-scoring game number 5.
Yeah, you can play all the solid, crazy defense you want, but if you aren't,
all right, K-Corp's gonna hold on in a Game 5 dub. Are you guys satisfied with K-Corp?
Gonna just slow this one down. You pretty much just have to make.
I mean, they are easily the favorites to win this tournament. If they don't win it, I think people would be more shocked than anything. All right, good dub by K-Corp. And they start out, let's pay it out. They go down 2-1, they win the next 2 games. They stay alive. Hey, good series. What the fuck? Oh, hell no! Hell no! Nah, you wanna come with us, bro? We'll fight! We'll fucking fight, bro! Back up!